The Revelation of Johnny, chapter 13. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch. That's from Nazareth. Now we gotta deal with two beasts and wonder what John Boy might be trying to tell us. Lion's mouth, I guess, is Jewish law, which the Roman Catholic Church took and threw into the blender. Verse 3. One of the heads of the beast seemed to have been fatally wounded, but the wound had healed. End quote. Rome suffered very serious setbacks, and all those who had stood up to it were crushed until they started falling apart from within. Verse 4. Who is like the beast? Who can fight against it? It would fit if one needed something to fit. Numbers are always detailed distractions, so don't try to make them fit. Verse 11. Then I saw another beast. End quote. Ask an indigenous human of North America, Middle and South too, one of the biggest genocides since the writing of the Old New Testament. 50 million people, maybe more, wiped off the Americas. Verse 12. It used the vast authority of the first beast in its presence. It forced the earth and all who lived on it to worship the first beast, whose wound had healed. End quote. Almost seems bloody obvious, nah? Verse 14. And it deceived all the people living on earth by means of the miracles which it was allowed to perform in the presence of the first beast. The beast told them to build an image in the honor of the beast that had been wounded by the sword and yet lived. End quote. Oh my, we must include verse 15. The second beast was allowed to breathe life into the image of the first beast, so that the image could talk and put to death all those who would not worship it. End quote. All a little obvious, and everyone gets a mark on their hand and foreheads. Fingerprints, eye scans, all law now in the American Empire. Verse 17. No one could buy or sell unless he had this mark, that is, the beast's name or the number that stands for the name. End quote. And this is also true. Everyone is registered. You are put in jail or deported if you don't register. Its number is 666. Someone else can answer that. I don't do numbers.